What is up, guys? It is your girl Renny, and just we gotta take a moment.
The sleigh. Hit him with the highlight. Ooh, ooh.
Okay. So if you want to know who this beautiful person is right here, she obviously did this. It wasn't me. This is Daniela. I'm so glad we got to collaborate today. We will be doing more videos together.
Definitely.
Yeah,
she looks beautiful.
So we did our makeup.
I did her makeup. She's taking credit for it.
I know.
I'm kidding.
She did my makeup. We talked about, I feel like we started on social media and just went kind of everywhere.
YouTube history.
Oh, yes. High school, college, the whole thing.
Issues in makeup.
So I feel like we just had a girl talk sesh.
Yeah, it's our first time meeting, and so there's a lot of getting to know each other too, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But it flowed really nicely.
Yeah, I really liked it. So without further ado, we'll just get into the video.
I hope you like it. Okay, now I'm gonna define it with some concealer.
Yeah, I did that once, and I came downstairs, my mom was like, "What's wrong with your eyebrows?"
Did what? Define it with concealer?
Yeah, I used erase paste. So me and Danielle were talking about this before the cameras went on, but erase paste has maybe 2 colors, right?
It's and that's especially nowadays where there are brands like Fenty that have 40+ shades. If you're coming out with a foundation and you have 6 shades.
Yeah, I feel like Benefit has always been catered to white women though.
Yeah.
But so that's what I used. I don't know, because when I was younger I would buy a lot of makeup just because I was so into watching YouTube videos, and everyone I watched was white. It was Blair, Fowler, and yeah, and so they loved Benefit, and so I would go and get it for myself, not really realizing that I'm a different skin tone, so I just got the darkest.
You're if it works for them, it's gotta work for me.
Exactly. And I came downstairs and I was like, what is going on?
Oh my god.
I couldn't even imagine if someone took a picture of me with
flash. Oh my god.
I'm going to talk about social media today because this is something I wanted to talk about for a while with someone. So when I asked Danielle to do my makeup, I was like, do you want to talk about social media? And she agreed.
I did.
It's something that I don't really talk about in this sense that I'm going to now on my channel. Because I feel just recently it's affected me more than it ever has in the past.
Yeah.
As of lately, because I've been gaining weight in my face and in my stomach area, and just because I've just been working so much, I have been eating badly and not being able to go to the gym, and then there's just these girls that are always appear to be always on it, always in great shape. I don't know, it's just weird, and it's weird for me that girls will say oh yeah, I use Facetune.
It's so, isn't that so weird that it's so...
The concept is weird to me because it's if you're okay with people knowing you use it, then why not just use it?
Out your true self.
Then why use it? It's so weird.
Yeah, and I always try to remind myself when it comes to stuff like that, because it's so easy to compare yourself.
Yeah.
Even just also in the makeup world, Facetune is a very big thing. You can literally...
James Charles is all about it.
You can literally put on makeup with Facetune. Entirely. You can have no makeup on and you can literally put makeup on with Facetune. People blend their eyeshadows with Facetune, so when it comes to that, it's so easy to compare to yourself to others and where other people are at. But I always try to remind myself, on social media, people are always gonna put their best selves. No one's gonna put the bad, no one's gonna put their stuff like that. So I try to remind myself that they're just showing what they want people to see. They probably go through stuff too. They probably don't feel good about themselves all the time. Yeah,
that's why I feel last year was the year where I was just fuck it, I'm gonna tell YouTube everything that's happening in my life, and I'm kind of taking a step back from that.
Yeah.
Because I would I just felt like, oh, I need to be real. I need like people to see like this happens to me too. But I was getting in a habit of, before I even like understood the situation I was in myself, and like not only understood it but like got through it, I would put it out into the internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like I would like have an anxiety attack, like record myself after having an anxiety attack, because I was getting so much good feedback, like thank you so much for sharing this, but I hadn't even gotten over the situation myself. For people
so like
to,
you're helping people but you haven't helped yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, on that, like I get that too, but then I also feel like showing that kind of stuff, like anxiety, because it's such a real thing that people go through, and it's also, I hate to say it, but like very common. Yeah. And a lot of times it's really like people, because it's so common, people don't think it's like as serious as it is. Like I went through anxiety to my sophomore year, and it like completely ruined my life. Like I was on medication. Yeah. I was like missing school. I failed a class, and I'm like not the type to fail a class. And like, so to be able to kind of look at people who go through that and kind of share your experiences also, and be like, hey, that person goes through what I am and they're okay. So that helps a lot, and especially like with all the representation that there is in social media, I feel like that's good. But then also like as a personal thing, I do think you should like go through it and kind of figure stuff out first, and then kind of be the one to be like, hey, I got through it and stuff like that.
So that's what I've kind of been doing. I've been like going through a really like rough patch in my life right now, and I'll like tell the camera like, yeah, today is like a hard day, but I'll talk to you guys about it maybe like in a few months.
Yeah, once I figure it out and once I get over it. Yeah, I think social media just in general as a whole is both a good and a bad thing. Like I said, with the whole representation thing, like look how many boys in makeup there are. Like, there's Nikita Dragon, like a really popular transgender woman.
Oh yeah, I love her.
Yeah, and I think that's so good, because a lot of people, no matter like who you are and what you go through, can kind of find somebody who looks like them, or goes through similar things as them, and kind of just realize that they're not the only one who goes through things like that. But I think it also is a very fine line where people kind of look at these people as not humans, and kind of forget that they cry, like they go through things too. So that's hard. I feel like that's
I feel like it only kind of got toxic once we found out that it was a way to make money.
Yeah.
Like like we were just talking about how different YouTube was like 6 years ago.
Gosh, because Renny was showing me her old videos.
Yeah, if you guys want, I've never done like a reaction to my old videos.
God, you gotta do that.
Oh my god,
I feel like some people are doing that now.
Yeah. But it was such a different time. Like you didn't even have to worry about getting copyrighted. Like I would just like put stuff up.
Music videos to songs. Justin Bieber.
Exactly.
My hair's so big. Oh my god, I have such butthole lips.
It also sounded just like if you've been watching YouTube for a while, you have to know the nail salon skit by Angela. You don't know it?
Angela?
She's like a
Is she the one that did no.
Yes, that's her.
Wait, I'm gonna die because I remember that.
He can come out the house with no ankle bracelet on.
But it's got 2 stripes, so don't get it sort of wrong.
Yes, that one. Yes.
Yeah, that's her. And so she sounded just like that skit. She was like, we were like, oh, how long does it last? She was like, how long you want it? She's like, some people be doing too much. And I was like, what do you mean too much? She's like, I don't know, you party. And she was just like so like on point with that accent.
Okay, honey, do you lie pedicure too? No, just my nails. Honey, why you don't lie?
Yes.
We were just like dying.
That is literally a throwback.
Yeah, I watch it like all the time though, because there's always someone who hasn't seen it. I'm like, oh my god, you have to.
Literally, I was like, oh my god, when you said like you have to have, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I watched it. I was like, okay, she's gonna be so offended. I'm like, I'm not a real YouTuber.
Oh my god, no, that skits were such a thing. And then like people like,
it's so funny how like everything kind of had its time. Like pranks were huge until people found out that they were fake.
All fake. I love those pranks.
It was crazy, like Fousey Tube and then
oh my god, yeah.
Prank versus prank.
Oh, did you ever watch the British YouTubers ever?
Who?
Like Zoella.
Yeah.
And, like,
oh my god, Joe Sugg.
Oh, I used to.
Vlog. He was so cute.
I used to have such a crush on Connor Franta, and he's gay.
Oh.
I had the biggest crush on him.
I had the biggest crush on Joe Sugg.
Oh yeah,
So
me too.
cute.
He's so cute. And then I used to love Sam Podor.
Oh yeah.
And then my best friend, my best friend was obsessed with Kian.
I still watch them, Kian and JC.
Really?
Their channel
I watch it sometimes, like if it's.
They're funny. They're just like insane. I'm just like, I wish I had the.
Yeah. I mean, if I had the money, like I would, like to just destroy shit. Like sure, like same. The fact that I even brought up Blair and Elle, like my memory is so good for that because I haven't. Where are they?
Forever, and she used to be like the girl. Remember when she was
Juicy
dating
Star 07?
Was that in history?
How upset. Oh my! You completely covered my eczema. Did you do what just for the foundation?
Yeah. Remember I went in with a little extra right there?
Yeah. Wow. This looks my eyebrows. Oh my god. Honestly, she lives 4 minutes away from me. I might just like hire her to do my eyebrows every morning.
We'll get ready together.
Honestly.
Well, I'll get ready and then I'll get you ready. Can you believe we live so close together?
I honestly can't.
I was like,
I feel like I've never seen you at a party before.
Because I don't go out.
No,
I don't go. I never went out.
Wait, even when we were like in high school?
Yeah, I never did that kind of stuff. I'm literally, I've been a grandma since like I was born.
Okay, so I mean, I'm always a grandma. The only time I wasn't a grandma was when Matt would cheat on me, and then I would go out to parties and be like, "Fuck you!"
Yeah. No, I never did that. I think I saw you once.
I usually hang out with in high school. Do you still hang out with the friends you?
No, I don't talk to anybody.
Bro, I don't talk to anyone.
Out of high school, it's so funny when you look back, and I feel like you could probably relate to this as well.
Mm-hmm.
When you're out of high school and kind of looking back, you realize how. Like, I don't know about you, but the people who were like popping in high school are like not really doing anything with their lives now.
I don't know what anyone's doing. Yeah. That's the thing.
Oh, really?
Like,
so you're just completely disconnected.
My best friend Manolo, he's been my best friend since I moved to Connecticut in 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And like he'll tell me shit about like people we know, and I'm just like, dude, fucking really? Like I'm so shocked, like because I unfollowed 600 people on my personal Instagram, and they were all Stanford related or from Stanford.
Really?
And like, because I just didn't care.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, and I find that you did this a lot too, just because I'm really creepy and like I know way too much about people who don't know about me. Just even like just following people on Instagram. Like I realized that once you left high school, and even before then, I feel like almost towards your you didn't finish high school.
No, I finished
online school, right?
I left my junior year.
Yeah, I feel like when you kind of broke away from that public school thing, I feel like you really became, this is so creepy because you literally didn't know me before this, but I feel like you really became like you and kind of embraced that. And I find that a lot of people do that after high school, because in high school there's just so much judgment. Yeah. And people are just afraid to really be who they are. Like, I would never have done this. Yeah. In high school, I'd be like, oh my god, who's gonna watch it? Like, they're gonna think I'm so weird, like, blah, blah, blah. But now I'm like, why not?
Like, I don't regret, like, who was my friend in high school, but, like...
Yeah, I don't really regret people in my life because I feel like every person I learned something from, and I feel 100%. Like they were kind of put into my life, because without them I wouldn't have learned that lesson. Yeah. Yeah, but... Yeah, I try never to regret anything. Yeah, definitely.
But I'm definitely so happy that, like, I have a circle of maybe 3 friends currently. Like,
I at most one.
Like.
And then my coworkers, I love my coworkers.
I'm such a loner. Like, I enjoy my company. Like.
What are you? What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo.
Okay.
What are you?
I'm a Capricorn.
Okay. I was gonna say, because you have really big hair, you know.
Like a Leo. I wish I was a Leo.
The main. I don't
know any Leos.
I'm not into astrology that much. I just know like the basics. Like I'm like a leader. I'm like very controlling, and I like everything to like go my way. Like that's very me.
Capricorn is similar because Capricorns are really like work oriented and kind of like that's their main focus. Anything else is kind of put to the side.
Are you in school right now?
Really stubborn. Yeah, I go to the UConn Stanford. I just also don't think for where I want to be, I need school.
I feel like that too.
Yeah.
I feel like I can rack on so many certifications before I need to like get a bachelor's to get more certifications as a personal trainer that like right now it's just not what I want to do. Like I want to make money to like if I need to pay for school I can pay for it instead of being in debt.
Yes. We were also talking to this before we started about like the African American and darker skin tones representation in makeup and like I'm so insanely glad that I'm in Sephora and exposed to so many different people of all skin colors. And we talked about how like a lot of people come in and they're you could just tell that they're just like discouraged about being there, and they're just kind of like, I don't know if a shade will go dark enough, or like the biggest thing that I found was contouring for a darker skin tone is very there's literally nothing. Close your eyes. And so I try my best because there are a lot of brands who thankfully are kind of doing better. Still not as good as they should be. Yeah. But I try my best to kind of make everybody feel beautiful in their skin.
And I feel like even like with social media, like how it's like, oh, natural versus fake. I feel like makeup is one of those things that is like, I don't consider it like body altering. Like it's a form of self-expression, just like how you change your clothes. Yeah. Versus like getting your nose done.
Yeah, I always try to look at it as like not making something that isn't there, but just enhancing what's already there. Exactly. Let's see, what should we do for lippies?
I don't know.
You want to do like a nude?
Yeah, okay. I've never found like a real, it's either like chalky or like too brown, I feel like.
Oh my god, this is good. Okay, so another thing with darker skin tones is they think they can't do really light colors, and you definitely can. It's just all about lining the lips.
Okay. Yeah. And so, I never line my lips.
Yeah, so people like, look at that highlight. Oh my god, look at that highlight.
I'm blind, I can't see that far.
Oh, I thought you were blinded from the highlight. Like, oh yeah, that's the point. Do you wear glasses?
I'm nearsighted, so I can't see far away.
Oh, do you have they're right there. I didn't even notice you wore them. Do you wear contacts when you don't have your glasses on?
I tried. It used to take me 45 minutes, one eye before school.
No way.
And like usually my nails are really long, but they've been breaking lately. And like I looked up like how to, you know, put contacts in with long nails, and this bitch was like, yeah, just like whoa. And I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah, that's how everything is. It's just like, just put in the eye.
Yeah, just like look up and then like shake it around.
I'm bleeding.
From what?
I don't know. I felt like a really sharp, like. Wait, what? Just a murder scene.
Where is it coming from?
It's like, oh, it's everywhere. Okay. It's not you.
Oh, no, it's not you. I don't think so.
Okay. Are you ever really into makeup? No.
I was into trying to be.
Did you ever post a makeup tutorial on here?
Oh, I do like get ready with me, but it's just like my basic.
Yeah. Especially being at the gym, like.
I've never tried to like. No, I'll try to do like makeup looks like with eyelash and eyeshadow, and I'm just like, I'm a one shadow type of girl. That's all I can do.
One shadow over the lid? Aww.
No, just like it, like an orangey, like a rusty orange in the crease, and like goodbye.
I went really neutral just because I want you to like
be able to wear it all day.
Yeah, exactly. Like take your pictures and feel good.
Yeah.
But on your skin tone, I would love to do a color.
Honestly, please, I will be your Barbie. Like,
I'd be so down. You see, like my Instagram, like I love doing colorful things. The flip, like people would normally not.
and then like the fact that green looks good on you. Really
I love green.
good.
Everyone hates green. I love green. Green is beautiful.
Oh, who hates green like the most? What's her
James
name?
Charles?
No,
Nikki
no.
Tutorials?
Nikki. You see how I watch all these people? I don't do a lick of makeup any.
But I think that goes to show a lot because, like, I saw this. Do you watch Fine Brothers? Okay, do you know about them? Okay, so they're like that React channel where it's like elders react, YouTubers react, all that.
I've heard people talk about that.
Yeah, and James Charles went on one of them because the people were reacting to his palette. There was a cute little boy, and he was like, and James asked him like, do you think you'd ever do makeup on yourself? And he was like, no. But then he was like, I love watching you because you're just so entertaining, and it's like so cool to see the creativity. So I think that's really interesting. How like even
like I don't
people who
use it. I don't use
makeup,
it for like research. Like I use it just for entertainment.
Yeah, which is so fun. Like I think that's awesome.
You know who I love? That like he can literally like do any video and I'll watch it.
Who?
Jeffree Star.
Yeah.
He's
gone through a lot.
His comedy, like I will watch it no matter what it is.
I think a lot of his appeal is he's so extra. Different, extra, like everything. And like
he's
you
so
almost want to
opposite of like
the Stanford young girl, like in her 20s or whatever. How old are you? 19?
I'm 19, yeah. But I'm not from Stanford. I'm born and raised in New York. I do not claim the city.
You don't claim it?
At all. Not even one
I'm
bit.
from here and I wouldn't either, so.
Like, at all, not one bit.
That's funny.
But I find it like really cool, like going back to social media, how like we can connect and like hang out and like not even know we live like literally down the street from each other.
And like when I couldn't find my sharpener, I don't know if you're gonna put that in.
Oh, okay.
But I was telling her, I was like, is the conversation going well? Because this is my first time, I don't know. And she was like, yeah, like it's flowing. And it's really interesting because we have not met before this. We have literally not spoken. Like she commented on my picture like, what, 2 days ago? Something like that. And like now we're here and I think it's flowing really
do you know why I felt comfortable to do that?
Why?
Do you remember messaging me about your curly hair?
Yes!
That's why. That's why.
You remembered that?
Yeah.
Aww.
Of course.
Yeah, so that's another thing, like, again, back to social media, a really big part of me feeling comfortable with my curly hair, because curly hair is beautiful, but it's a pain in the butt.
Oh my god.
Is
this minty?
Yeah, do you feel it? It's like a lip bumper. It's beautiful, and I love having curly hair, but it was really hard to figure out how to love it because it's difficult. It is really, really difficult to deal with.
And the crazy thing is about curly hair, like another girl with curly hair can't tell you the perfect products for you.
Yes, because they're so different.
You could watch 100 videos and not even like come to a conclusion with yourself on how to style.
But curly hair is just different. Like you don't see it as much because not a lot of people who have it like embrace it. And
I think like I'm at a point now where I'm like, I'm so grateful for my curly hair because I can have it kinky curly, I can straighten it and
I'm just like, which girl do you want to?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want straight? Do you want curly?
Because I can straighten it, then curl it like a regular person would curl their hair.
Yes,
or have it straight. Like there's so many.
Just,
you can't fake
these curls. You can't. Yeah. And then even seeing like people wearing like you said, your friend could kind of notice it, the curly wigs and everything. Like other people kind of embracing the curl who don't have the curl. I'm like, I have it, why shouldn't I embrace it?
Exactly. So this is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed our chats, and if you want us to talk about anything specific in our next video, let us know down below, and also encourage her to make her own channel.
Maybe.
Just maybe. I'm gonna tag all her links down below, especially her makeup page if you guys are interested in that. She has a lot of amazing looks that I think you guys...
Next we have to do something like colorful.
Yeah.
Right. I'm so
down
excited.
for it. What do you think would be like a good color for me? Because I know like blue eyes, it's like pink.
No,
like,
everything.
Really?
Everything.
Okay.
I want to do like a green, orange. I don't even know. Every color. I want to do what about rainbow look?
Oh, down for that.
That'd be fun.
So down for that. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys in our next video together, and until then, nothing.
Enjoy the rest of Renny's videos that I'm not in, but they're gonna be great, even though I'm not in.
Alrighty.